Forever Happy. Welcome back to our channel. That was Linda and I'm Jim, and we're happy to have you here at our Forever Happy home. Now, our last video we made some 10-minute pickled jalapenos, and I had myself, if you've seen some of my videos, we've had some leftovers from brisket, and I had a brisket sandwich with the jalapenos on that. Oh, so good. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. But tonight we're doing a little bit sweeter. You can kind of see behind me there all of our ingredients, and I'll go over them as we start making this, but we're gonna make apple and sweet pepper relish. And it's great as a dip, but it's also something that you can put on sandwiches. Anything that you would normally use relish for, you can use this for. So I got everything chopped up. Linda chopped it. I'm sure that you can tell the pretty stuff there. Yeah, Linda did that. Me, I'm just an amateur. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, so here we are. We're gonna make some apple sweet pepper relish, and there's no like order of what has to be in here. Just everything goes in all at one time. And we're gonna use 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, 2 cups of sugar, and then we've got 1 very beautifully chopped green bell pepper, one beautifully chopped sweet red bell pepper, and you know what's really nice is that both these bell peppers came straight out of our garden. Everything except for the onion and the apple cider vinegar, of course, came right out of what we're growing on our property. And so I have some chopped apples. You need about 4 medium-sized. Really, whatever apples you want to use. We grow Granny Smith here at our house, and that's what this is. And now we're not huge fans of onions, so we're going with around a half. You can, depending on how much you enjoy onion. I've used everything from like this, a half, to up to 2 whole medium-sized onions. All right, and the final thing is going to be 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Alright, give this a little bit of a stir here. Now we got everything in here. So I'm going to turn this puppy on, and we're going to bring it to a boil. All right, so we brought it here to a boil. And now we're going to turn down the heat. We're just going to let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Alright, well, that's our time up on the simmering and here on the stove. So we're going to turn this off. And we're going to transfer this to a large bowl, and then we're going to let it cool down to room temperature. Once we get this cooled down to room temperature, then what we're going to do is we're going to cover it and put it into the fridge for about 6 to 8 hours. So that's why we kind of like cooking this in the evening, let it cool down, and it sits in the fridge all night. And then in the morning, tomorrow, I'll show you what the end result is. All right, well, it's the next day, and we've had the relish in the fridge for overnight, and well, here it is. Gonna have it with some chips. So you can put it on, you know, whatever you would normally put relish on, or some might even call it a salad. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this little recipe, and you know, it was nice to be able to make it pretty much. If our onions were ready, we could have had all the ingredients out of our garden. It would have been nice, but we were able to get the bell peppers out of there, as well as the apples off our apple tree. It's really nice to be able to kind of be self-sustaining. So glad you visited. If you like what you see, we do more videos. I try to get 2 up every week if I can. So subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we do a new video. And you know, we're still going through this COVID, and so please stay safe, keep smiling, and be happy.